Alright, this is another quick instructional video. Just going to go over all the notes related to in relation to the tonic being the root. How many times it's ever happened to you? I don't know. Sometimes you go out and buy a book, trying to learn different notes, different scales, different chords. And you'll see all these really cool chords. Yeah, I know this, and all of a sudden they throw something really funky at you. B minor 7 flat 5, which it's almost like a sentence. What is it? This will help you, hopefully help you, and just getting in relation to all the notes, what they are, and what all that might mean. I'm going to go E to E, just because that's the top string and be easy to learn. If you notice, E is the open string. It's also the 12th fret. And in between it, we have 11 more notes. And we're going to go over all those notes in relation to the E. Now, I want to start in the middle just because your B flat is right in the middle. You have 7 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right in the middle, it's called your tritone. And if you notice from E to B flat, your tritone off that is E again, then B flat again, then E again. And that's just right in the middle. Sometimes you'll see it as a sharp 4th, augmented 4th, flat 5, diminished 5. And that's because on both sides you have your 4th, which is an A, and your 5th is the B. And those are usually, your 4th and 5th are usually common foundations for different chords, different things. 4ths and 5ths actually flip-flop. I mean, for instance, your A is the 4th off the E, and if I go on the A string, your E is the 5th off the A. So it kind of, that's a good study in and of itself. But now I'm going to go over the rest of the notes from E to E. First we have our second. We're going to have 2 seconds. We're going to have our F and our F sharp. Your first note's always going to be your minor. Your second note's always going to be your major. So we're going to have E. F is going to be your minor second. F sharp's going to be your major second. Then you're going to have your other one, which is going to be third, which is going to be G is going to be your minor third. G sharp is going to be your major third. We have a 4th, tritone, 5th. Your minor 6th is going to be C. Your major 6th is going to be a C sharp. Minor 7th is going to be a D. And your major 7th is going to be a D sharp. And if you notice, so now we really only have 7 notes. If I'm going to go E major, E natural major, it's going to be all the major notes, and your 4th and 5th. It has, by the way, that's going to be called your perfect 4th and your perfect 5th. So, alright, E major. It's going to be E, major 2nd, major 3rd, perfect 4th, perfect 5th, major 6th, major 7th, and back to your root note, which is E, which is also 8. So 8, you can start over again, and your second becomes a 9. So now you have a minor 9th, major 9th, a minor 10th, a major 10th, and we have your 11th, 12th, and we have minor 13th, major 13th, 14th, and back to 15 brings you here again. So that's 2 full octaves. If you notice, your second's also a 9, your third's a 10. What you would do if you see something like a 9th, you could actually subtract 7 and look for your second. For instance, all right, we're going to go in E. Let's go in E9. Whenever you see E9 and there's nothing else there, we're going to take a basic E. And since if you see E major 7, that's going to be your major 7 is going to have a D sharp because that's your major 7. So it's got a kind of strange sound to it. But what was I going to say? If you don't see anything, if you just see E7, that's going to be a major chord, which has your major 3rd with a minor 7th. And your 3rd and your 7ths usually always make up like the definition of a chord. So, say you say E dominant 7th or E7, it's just going to be an E with a major 3rd and a minor 7th. We'll see a perfect 5th. So, We're going to have an E, perfect fifth. You're going to have your minor seventh, your major third. So we can add this D too. Alright, so what makes a ninth chord? If you see E9, you're automatically going to have a dominant seventh, which is this. We're going to add our 9. Say 9 minus 7 is going to be 2. So we're going to go with our major second, which is also a major ninth, which is an F sharp. So we can add an F sharp right here. Put it down there on the bottom. Here's your major ninth. Remember, there's your E9. Major ninth would actually have, if you see E major 9, it's going to be a capital M. You're going to have, what's it called? A D sharp instead of that. And that's going to sound a little more. Or an E minor 9, just eliminate the third, or flat the third. It's going to be a minor third. And we could go on, so forth and so forth. So let's see, what did I say before? I said B, minor 7, flat 5. So I'm going to take a regular B chord. It's going to be a minor. So I'm going to drop the third down to a minor third. It's going to be a seventh, which, if you see E minor 7, it's going to have your minor seventh, which is going to be your A, which I'm going to play up here. And then a flatted fifth, which is also your tritone. So I'm going to take your fifth and bring it down here. Which sounds kind of ugly, but... And I hope this is just a quick rundown. I hope it helps you out somehow or somehow. Any questions or concerns, just set me up on YouTube. Be more than happy to answer questions. Thank you.